वेल हेलो एवरीबॉडी, वेलकम टू माय चैनल शैबी 101। जैसा कि आप सब जानते हैं, हम खेल रहे थे हॉगवर्ड लेगेसी और हमारा गेम प्ले है पार्ट 12। तो कंटिन्यू करते हैं हमारे गेम प्ले को, ज़्यादा ना पक पक करते हुए। और वैसे भी हमको आगे बढ़ना है। और ये जो है वो हमने खोले थे कि जाना किधर है। यहाँ से तो शायद मैं ऊपर ही आ रहा था। कूद जा बेटा। ये कूदेगा तो तभी तो नहाएगा ना छोटे। अरे तेरे डिफल्सो की तो ऐसे हो जाएगा। हो ही नहीं रहा है। कमाल है। अच्छा ऐसे जाएगा क्या?
This looks even more complex.
यहाँ पे क्या रास्ता है भाई?
Revelio.
डिवेलियो तो बहुत यूज आता है। समझ लो डिवेलियो में ही जान बसी अपनी।
Lumos.
पहुंच गया।
Revelio.
ये जो है वो टफ तो है देखा जाए तो।
Lumos. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it.
यहाँ पर है।
Lumos.
इतना इजी था यार। तो दोस्तों, आप लोग जैसा कि देख रहे होगे, मेरी आवाज़ अगर कम आ रही होगी तो माफ़ी, नहीं है तो तलाफ़ी, नहीं तो सीधा झप्पी शप्पी। बोल रही है क्या हो रहा माँ?
Lumos.
ये लो, कर दिखाया मैंने। पगड़ी पहने हुआ है, क्या करेंगे, ठंडी लग रही थी बउआ को।
The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. A dead Ashwinder. Our compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok, better show this to Lodgok. Revelio. I know there's a mechanism to open this door.
लॉर्ड गॉक तक के तो ठीक है, लेकिन ऊपर भी कुछ बता रहा है ना। इसके ऊपर नहीं गए ना अभी तक। वहाँ वहाँ नहीं, मेरे को जहाँ तक ये लग रहा है सब हो गया। चलो निकल जाते हैं, सिर्फ कुछ बचा नहीं बचा है, यहाँ पे बचा है। 1 रुपया मिला रे, इंसल्ट हो गई। रिबेलियो इम्पल्सो। इधर है लॉर्ड गॉक।
Lord Gok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
ठीक है, वेरी
I'll head
वेल,
there
आई विल
now.
गो।
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock.
ठीक है,
To think
जाता हूँ
those
मैं।
wretched thieves have their hands on such a...
There they are, the Ashwinders.
वहाँ वो लोग 20 से लड़ रहे हैं, तुम लोग को लड़ने देता हूँ 20 राक्षस।
That's it.
हेलमेट मिल गया।
This is for Rookwood.
Treadwell nearby again.
Incendio.
Expulso! You will not survive this. Quite conductive, aren't we? Ha! Defendant! Oh, might want to look up. Expulso!
इन लोग को हराए बिना मैं यहाँ से जाने वाला नहीं।
Stupid! Expulso!
Capulso.
This has become personal. Expulso!
ठीक है, लोग तो एक हो गए यार, मिली जुली बात। हाँ तो पहले आपस में लड़ रहे थे।
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
ज़्यादा खून यही ले रहा है मेरा।
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
अपन उसी का पत्थर उसी के मुंह को मार।
Revelio.
हेलमेट तो हमने ढूंढ निकाले थे, लेकिन फिर भी उसको मारना जरूरी था, जो कि हमने उसको मार दिया। अच्छा ये पत्थर
Revelio.
पड़ा हुआ है। एक्चुअली मैं सब फतेह कर लिए ना।
Accio.
वो क्यों नहीं रहा भाई?
Repulso. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
अब हमें बूढ़े चाचा के पास जाना है।
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Repulso. Accio. Levioso.
करना
Accio.
है।
Repulso. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Confringo.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles.
Levioso. Accio.
कोई रोटेशन वाला जादू है क्या अपने पास? हाँ ये वाला नहीं है ना, तो मतलब अपने को ज्यादातर खोलना ही पड़ेगा। चलो कोई बात नहीं। इतना हमने कर लिया ना काम, अब जाते हैं वही चचा से बात करते हैं। इतना बड़ा गेम है ना हॉगवर्ट लेगेसी, क्या बताऊं मैं आपको।
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile.
मुझे ये सब कमी नहीं
Remarkable.
लगते गॉब्लिन।
It looks stunning, Lodgok.
धोखेबाज
I see why
बोलते
you
हैं ना
wanted it
कमी नहीं,
back.
जैसा
You
हैरी
did the
पॉटर गेम है
thieves a
उसमें।
service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We
वैसे
shall
भी
speak
रैग्नारॉक
soon.
के
Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
सही बात है, मुझे भी
Now
पता
that you've attended Beast's class, I've
War
asked
Dragon.
Deek to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
A raven or an owl. Then I wouldn't need beginner's guide to trying to...
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Looks like they've got the hang of that.
ये कैसा है यार झरना? तो हम लोग जाते हैं अपने मैप की तरफ, देखते कौन सा मिशन मिला हमारे को। एक है कॉन्जुरेशन स्पेल। ये हम लोग नहीं जमा कर पाए पूरा 9। साइड क्वेस्ट इतने। A friend indeed. The statue. Dip also on an levitate enemy। अच्छा levitate enemy पे dip also करने का। Thunder brew potion against enemy। कर लूँगा मैं प्रोफेसर, सब कर लूँगा। Meet Sebastian in Mission spell। कौन सा करे? अकड़ बकड़ बॉम्बे बो 80 90 100 निकल के भागा राजगी सोती थी, दूध पाव खाती थी, आलू बटाटा जीना शर्म। पर वाला करते हैं। सेबेस्टियन की स्टोरी जानते हैं आप लोग के लिए ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है। ये सब मैं कर लूँगा साइड मिशन, क्योंकि मैं खेल ही नहीं रहा था। और यहाँ पे मुझे याद है मुझे बेचना भी है। मैंने 4 ही भूगोल जमा कर पाया और ये 7 है अभी फिलहाल। मुझे कितना जमा करना था क्विस्ट में? अच्छा अभी और जमा करने का 3, बस 3 बाकी है। ये सब मिल तो रहा है, लेकिन हम इसको कर कलेक्ट कब कर पाएंगे? बताओ भाई, पहन कब पाएंगे ये सब? टैलेंट पॉइंट तो एक भी नहीं अपने पास। सब बेच दूंगा मैं, रख के क्या अचार डालूंगा। सुपर। ना कोई व्यापारी मिले तो अपन बेचे ना। वर्ल्ड मैप्स में जाना पड़ेगा। अरे तेरी तो हमको यहाँ जाने का। मेरे ख्याल से यहाँ पे व्यापारी मिल जाएगा, यहीं पे मिल जाएगा।
Off on another adventure, are we?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Oh, hello. The name is Porrick Haggerty, and this is my shop. What may I help you with?
I'd like to ask you about your shop, if you don't mind.
Certainly, that'd be fine. What would you like to know?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
कमाल की सामग्री रखा हुआ है, फेदर ऑन सब रखा हुआ है, लेकिन मुझे ये सब बेचना है.
It's good luck for me you stopped by today. Glad you were able to stop by.
Hello, nice to see you again.
You as well. What can I help you with?
What do you have for sale?
इसको भी क्या करूँगा?
What can I
Discover
help
करके.
you with today?
सोच रहा बेच ही लूँ. फिनिक्स फेदर भी रखा हुआ, और ये क्या है? यूनिकॉर्न हेयर. सब है इसके पास, तो यार आके मिलना पड़ेगा इससे.
Glad you were able to stop by.
Revelio.
When the war is over, goblins will...
Revelio. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
You're really not very good at this, are you?
Revelio.
यहाँ पे फायर वाला कहाँ है?
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
Thank you.
If you see dear Anne Sallow, please do give her my...
यहाँ पे मैं वेट करूँगा मेरे दोस्त का, सेबेस्टियन. आ
You
गया
made
भाई.
it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there, Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them, possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
चल फिर जल्दी जल्दी लेके चल. भाग रहा है तो अच्छी बात है.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are.
ये
My
घर में
sister
जाने
should be
का.
just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where
डरा
did
दिया
you?
सेबेस्टियन
Is that
बीमार है
what
यार
I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look
आप
what
कहाँ
you've
पे यार
done.
इन लोग के पीछे
I'm sorry.
Leave.
सेबेस्टियन तो अच्छा लग रहा है यार नाग शक्ति में तो क्या हुआ पिंडर क्या
I'm
बोलते
sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just
Revelio.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
लेटर कौन पढ़ता है
Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
Surely there's some...
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Hope would be a good thing, I understand.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
He was out of line. He's trying to do what's right.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
चलना बताना कहाँ हुआ था? Time pass कर रहा.
All the debris you'll see is
Revelio.
whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
उतना क्या घूम के जाने का क्या अपने को?
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Another unwise coming back this way.
Levioso.
There you are.
Let me down! At once!
Protego. Incendio.
Child.
Impossible!
Right not to be worried about you. Why drag this out longer than...
Levioso.
You've made your last mistake. You're like a glum bumble beneath my feet. One less human to worry about.
Expelliarmus.
How nice of you to stop I will make you pay. Not quite. Oh, that was meant to be.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I can
Revelio.
That was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
ऐसा कौन वार्न करता है बे? मुसीबत में डाल दिया. कुछ खास इन लोगों ने दिए नहीं सारे लोगों को.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire. Afraid someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
They were trying to hide something, or they will kill for no reason.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Revelio.
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists. Revelio!
चिल्लर के तौर पे ₹1 मिला भाई, इज्जत बहुत मिली है।
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
जो भी है इंटेंशनल है, जो भी है, लेकिन यहाँ पे रास्ता क्यों नहीं अंदर?
Revelio.
अब मेरे को समझ में आता पोशन क्यों मैंने जमा करके रखा था इसी दिन के लिए। चलो आगे बढ़ते, सेबेस्टियन की कहानी सुनते हैं।
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers. Revelio.
Look at this.
Someone found this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Lumos!
Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
ये सब क्या है यार? जड़ी बूटी और वो सब है. तो हमें
Revelio.
ये क्या जड़ें तो हिल रही लेकिन अपने पास नहीं आ रही है.
Luke, you're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream?
मिरर के अंदर है.
Because that happens to me too.
क्या करने का? मिरर के अंदर जाने का क्या?
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
उसको कहाँ बता दिया यार? खुद जाने का था ना. पागल. मदद कर सेबेस्टियन की, लेकिन इतना पाद मत, इतना भरोसा मत करवा है. नाक शक्ति वाला है. ये कर सकते हैं यार वैसे भी.
Why would the door lead us here?
इधर ही आ गए.
Sebastian, look.
चल मुझे कहानी कंप्लीट करना होगा, नहीं तो रिकॉर्डिंग खत्म होगी तो मतलब नहीं. और यहाँ पे फोटो फटे हुए हैं अलमारी में.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look. Lumos.
ये जो जादू का निशान है, ये है.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Yes.
Lumos. Reparo. Lumos.
कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा है। हमें टैलेंट पॉइंट भी मिला है तो क्या कलेक्ट करूं? इसको कौन सी पावर को बढ़ाया जाए? डिपल्सो। अगर मैं ये मिशन चालू करूंगा तो ये सब तो रह जाएगा ना, बाकी ये सब हुआ क्या नहीं हुआ, कौन सा नहीं हुआ? डिपल्सो वाला तो मैंने कर लिया ना। अटेंड डिवीजन क्लास ड्यूरिंग द डे। डिसेंडो। डिपेल्सो के बाद डिफेंडो या जो भी मंत्र वो हम सीखेंगे, क्लास के मंत्र। स्टैच्यू वाला बाद में करते, पहले जाते ये सीखते। किधर है मैप में? क्लास देखते हैं।
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
ये क्या ऊपर है क्या?
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how
अटेंड अ डिवीजन क्लास ड्यूरिंग द डे। चलो अटेंड कर ही लेते ये नई क्लास को। ताश के पत्ते खिला रही है औरत बच्चों को। ऐसा मुंह देख रही है, बाय नहीं कर सकता। चाय पी के चाय की पत्ती में क्या भविष्य देखने का?
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I would be worried. I think you are overreacting.
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he'll handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
हमेशा मैं देखता हूँ पूरी क्लास का भी अटेंड ही नहीं रहती, इतने बच्चे हैं हॉगवर्ट्स में।
What have you got yourself into?
टीचर से भी बात करनी है ना हमको जाके.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were challenging enough.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
पता नहीं मैं क्या देखा. I see power. I am not sure. I sense danger.
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
पकड़ी हुई तुम्हारे ऐसी है यार.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
I hope Adelaide's uncle... Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river. Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
How did you come to...
I was wondering how you decided to teach divination.
The art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare, and, as is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even feared. When I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do, I was most grateful.
I see. Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes, Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled here now. I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. You would be wise to remember that the consequences of our actions are complex. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal ball or studying the bottom of a teapot.
Hard to believe.
I find it truly intriguing, even if I don't fully understand it.
Intriguing. That is one word for it. And I'm certain you will come to understand many things more deeply in the days ahead. You are a student at Hogwarts, after all. It could not have escaped you that we in the Wizarding world are forever navigating the seemingly inexplicable.
Of course, Professor.
Now, I know that we both have places to be. Not because I have the sight, mind you, but because I am a professor and you are a student. I have enjoyed our conversation.
ये ना ट्राई करते हैं.
Descender, excellent. I think you have it.
खत्म हो रहा है तो भर नहीं रहा जल्दी. मैप में जाता हूँ. दिन को रात करता हूँ. रात को
Mine now, Demi guys.
जैसी रात की अब अरे अभी भी प्रोफेसर बैठा हुआ है.
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test. outside of the classroom.
ओके मिस, थैंक यू मिस फॉर योर कंसल्टेशन। बट असाइनमेंट देखने का ये अधूरा असाइनमेंट, और ये एक अधूरा है, ये भी अधूरा है। कर लेंगे भाई, कर लेंगे, कैसे कर लेंगे। ये रिवॉर्ड जाके लेते, और मैप तो ढूंढना है। फ्रेंड, ये किधर है भाई? और इस तरीके तो बहुत दूर है। और ये गोल्डन मिशन क्या दे रहा है भाई? पर्पल वाला तो मेरा ही मार्किंग था। वैसे साइड मिशन बहुत है हॉगवर्ट्स में, मानना पड़ेगा। फास्ट ट्रैवलिंग करके जाता हूँ और साइड मिशन पूरा करता हूँ। आप लोग को रिकॉर्डिंग खत्म हुई तो उसके लिए खेद है, पहले ही बोल दे रहा हूँ, क्योंकि यहाँ कहीं नहीं छेद है। मेन फ्लाइंग करते रहो तो ये अच्छा बता रहा है। तो जैसा कि मैं यहाँ पहुँच गया हूँ,
Revelio. Revelio.
स्टैचू के पास आकर करना क्या हमको, समझ ही नहीं पा रहा हूँ मैं। सब मटके है।
Lumos. Descendo. Levioso. Descendo. Revelio.
Revelio.
पीछे क्या ये सब दीवार के? हाँ यार पीछे, तभी तो।
Revelio. Revelio.
वहाँ मटके फोड़ते उसने अपनी बाहें खोल दी। ये क्या बात है यार? खोल
That's
दी है,
it.
खोल दी।
I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.